What's going on, guys? Satchy is here. Welcome to episode number 38 of Trading to Glory. So we're going to begin with some more trading and a different trading method that I want to show you guys, and that is the Brazilian manager trading method. Well, specifically with Roberto Carlos, because obviously he's quite a popular player, and obviously people will want to have his manager cards. So and also there aren't many Brazilian managers in the game, I don't think. So I actually got some really good trading with this guy. And if you haven't got a lot of coins, say maybe like 50k or 100k, he is so easy to trade with. Like, I was placing bids of 500, 600, 700 coins and easily picking him up for between or under 1k anyway. Some for even like 350, 400, 500 coins. And his lowest bin was at least 1.5k. So if you haven't got a lot of coins and you want to make quick profit, this guy is so easy and so effective to trade with. And you get coins really fast because you can easily make about 1k on each individual card. I was making at least 500 coins on each one and possibly even 1k on some. I don't know what's happening there with that glitch. Like, they're not actually my cards. It's like a glitch. It just adds a few more cards onto the transfer targets. EA messing up yet again. So I did actually pick up some of these cards on bin, not just on bids. So I did get them with the 59th minute method, which works for every card pretty much if they're actually worth something. So I got Roberto Carlos here for 250 coins, prime example. Got two really cheap ones. The lowest bin was like 1.5, 1.6k. And I've sold all of the Roberto Carlos's minimum for 1.4k. Most of them were for like 1.6, 1.7k. And I'm making at least 600, 700 coin profit on each of them. And if you haven't got a lot of coins, this is so effective because it doesn't take long to do. You can easily get him on bids about 9 times out of 10 for a cheap price. And yeah, that went really well. However, something that didn't go really well was my Elgato decided to mess up for the first match of this episode. So I can't show you the team or anything. And you did miss out on the first goal, which I think was a penalty, and he did get a red card. So yeah, that was pretty frustrating, and even more frustrating when he did manage to make it 1-1 and then grab himself a penalty. This guy had second in form Aubameyang, which I come up against so many times. Courtois with a fantastic save. It was a shit penalty, to be fair. He didn't really hit that with any sort of pace. Half time though, we were getting absolutely dominated, even though he did have 10 men. But him having 10 men is always going to be a problem for him, because we're going to have that extra man, and it really did pay off in the end. We didn't really deserve it, but we were ending up getting 3-1 up, and I did actually lose the footage for the end of the game, which was frustrating. But before that, Aubameyang was just powering through like he always does. Another good save from Courtois, but we did end up winning 3-1. I lost the footage for the end of the game as well, so like the start and the end of the match I completely lost it. But at least I showed you most of the goals. So the second match we come up against this ridiculous, absolutely insane Bundesliga sides. But Aguero, again, from the get-go, he scores. And that's always nice to see. You know, get an early goal, settle down. Just to remind you, we need to win every remaining game to win Division 1. So I was feeling pretty pumped. Some fantastic dribbling from Aguero right there. And unfortunately, we couldn't make it 2-0. And then this guy, again with Aubameyang, like, I come up against him so many times now because he is probably the best striker in the game, because he's got the pace, he's got the strength, he's got the dribbling, he's got the shooting as well. He's got everything you need in a striker. So half-time was actually a very close game. 1-1 was fair enough. And second half, Courtois was really showing why I need to keep him in this team. And yeah, he does make the odd mistake here and there, which can cost me, but he does save me a lot of times because his shot stopping is just second to none. And look at that for a run. And a good bit of strength from Di Maria to hold them off and make it 2-1. And then Walcott finished the game off to make it 3-1. And that was a second 3-1 win in this episode alone, and we just about, you know, deserved that win. So we have 3 games left and we've got half the job done. We had 6 games left, needed to win every game. We've won 3 of them, we've got 3 left. So final match, and we finally don't come up against second in form Aubameyang. However, he's got Aguero, who is just as good on this game. So yeah, it's another challenge. We need to just go out and win and not worry about, you know, if we're drawing, do we go for the win? We just have to go and try and win these games. Aguero is always so hard to handle. Fantastic defending, last-ditch tackle. Fortunately, a penalty wasn't given away. I don't think it was a penalty, but still, you know, EA can really fuck you up. And then Hazard, a great little run, great little through ball, and that was 1-0 at half-time. We were slightly better. He didn't have a shot on target yet. And then we set Aguero through, and Aguero, recently, the last few games, he has been absolutely insane with his finishing. Made it 2-0. We were comfortable after that. Walcott, nice bit of dribbling, gets it through into Aguero, who is going to make it 3-0, and he gets his second of the game. And this game was pretty much all but over now, and Courtois, again, was very solid throughout this whole episode. We win 3-0. We have 2 games left, guys, and that means we need to win both games, and if we do, we finish this series once and for all. So stay tuned for that episode. I will get it out in the next few days. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.